Hey, what's up? Last night I uploaded a ridiculous short about Kanye West being called out for what he said on social media by Piers Morgan. Um, but I do apologize that the last time I uploaded anything prior to that was a short last Saturday. I was actually really busy over the weekend, managed to quickly put together a short that I didn't really make. I just sampled footage. But of Robbie Coltrane. So sad to see him go, seriously. It still hurts. There's no Hogwarts without you, Hagrid. Anyway, today I'm doing my first reaction video for the first time in a while. Although I did, I think last week, upload a reaction to some more stuff to reveal from the Sonic Frontiers. It was like about the combat. It was an overview of the combat. I hope you guys checked that out. But for now, I want to show you some things from my trip. I took my wife down to Los Angeles for a second time this year. It's only about a 7-hour trip from home, so it's not bad. Um, I decided to make the expense of going to see the going into the wax museum because we might not be going down to LA again anytime soon. We went there twice in a year, and we're kind of low income. But look, Justin Timberlake, Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, they look so lifelike. You know, it's a beautiful wax museum. And yeah, there is. We did find Johnny Depp wax figures, of course. There was one of Edward Scissorhands, which included the barber chair. I'll be sharing these images across my various social medias: Facebook, Twitter. I'm sure I'll be sharing them here on YouTube. And I'll share slideshows of them in videos and shorts here on YouTube and TikTok, maybe Facebook, maybe Twitch. Probably just YouTube and TikTok for that. Look at that: Conan O'Brien, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, George Lopez, Sir Elton John. Uh, Rest in peace, Betty White, Morgan Freeman. A lot of good ones. We also looked at the Hollywood Squares. Look at that. Charles Schultz. Hey, Charles Schultz, Snoopy. So, Charles Schultz, who created the Peanuts, Snoopy, Charlie Brown, he's from my hometown of Santa Rosa. We have statues, like customized statues of Snoopy, Charlie Brown, Lucy, and Woodstock all over Sonoma County, um, of various custom designs. Like there's one for Charlie Brown that's wearing a San Francisco Giants jersey that was actually made by the San Francisco Giants. It's some cool stuff. Anyways, I've been talking long enough, so I look forward to uploading that stuff about the trip. For now, let's go to the video I plan to react to. Now, I'll admit I'm probably not going to fully understand everything about this. I don't know everything about UK politics, but I find Jonathan Pye to be very fun to react to, and he's very informative too, and funny. Feel free to comment if to enlighten me some more if you want. You don't have to, though.
So let's take a look at the rise and rapid fall of Liz Truss, who will be the shortest serving Prime Minister in British history.
Oh, that's sad. Holy crap.
I mean, that's putting it mildly, isn't it? It's almost the nicest thing you could say about her, the shortest serving Prime Minister. I can
How
think
short?
of a thing or two I'd add to that. Liz Truss will be the shortest serving Prime Minister in UK history, and she was dog shit. Fucking dog shit.
Well, you'd expect if somebody was in charge for such a short amount of time, they must have sucked at it.
A premiership, it would have been a huge disappointment if it hadn't have been such a terrible idea in the first place. Liz Truss being Prime Minister was like a 20-year-old supply teacher in a rough comprehensive shitting themselves in the middle of a GCSE geography lesson and then attempting to continue with the class. Liz Truss, a bland, talentless ferret with the lopsided grin and glassy-eyed look of a person embarrassed to ask for directions.
Wow.
I've hoiked snotty greeners onto the pavement that had better political instincts than the vapid flap of skin that was Liz Truss. I've done more charismatic turds. The state of modern conservatism. A prime minister who was utterly delusional, breathtakingly arrogant, thick as mints, and completely lacking the cognitive power to say something, anything at all, of any value whatsoever, ever. And the Conservative Party membership thought she was a good choice to run the country.
Apparently
Her only
not.
real achievement was limboing under the very low bar that Boris Johnson set for her just weeks ago. She was
Wow.
the inevitable bottom of the Brexit barrel, the political equivalent of a skid mark, a ghost poo that felt uncomfortable, but hey, it's gone. Dog shit from start to finish. How mad is it? How desensitized we are to this chaos. Amazing how used we are to the cogs of government not moving at all. How accustomed we are to the self-serving lack of talent that constitutes the British Conservative Party. This party, this country, our politics has been out of control for a very long time. Years, because no one in government can admit the truth. That there are no sunlit uplands. There never was any taking back of control except that of the lunatics taking control of the asylum and then shitting the bed as soon as they realise that with political power comes the reality of actually running an actual country with actual real human beings with actual real fucking problems. When was the last time someone was actually running the country? I'm not talking someone who's politically aligned with me. I'm talking someone competent with a modicum of integrity and an ounce of intelligence. When? Because over the summer we had months and months of inaction and lies and excuses and more lies and inaction from Boris Johnson. Then she swoops in, kills the Queen, crashes the markets and then fucks off. And now I'm in a position whereby this time next week I could very well be reporting that Boris Johnson is our new Prime Minister. Again!
Really?
Dog shit.
But wasn't he?
Dog shit. More turbulence, more lack of direction, more bullshit, more infighting, more contempt for the voter. Dog shit.
Yeah.
Well, the runners and riders in this all too familiar Conservative leadership bid have yet to declare.
All right. Well, those across the pond, if that hypothetical comes true and Boris Johnson would take over again, which I'm sure it's not going to happen. He was just saying that mostly as a joke, but like, I'm so sorry for you. I mean, I can't believe he got away with so many lies so often. I mostly know about these things through Jonathan Pye, but like, gosh, it's just, hey, I feel you guys. Here in the U.S., and I don't really like talking about politics normally anyways, but, you know, I like reacting to Jonathan Pye, and it is a political video, so I'll talk about it here. Here in the U.S., we have really bad politics, too. I mean, Trump, who had never worked in government in his entire life, was elected at the age of 70 to become president of the United States, and it showed. He did not know what he was doing. He was a complete moron. He easily handled the pandemic worse than any other world leader. There was no excuse for the U.S. to have the most cases of COVID, other than the fact that Trump didn't take the coronavirus seriously and his cult following didn't bother with safety precautions because they just believe literally everything he says, even though he's constantly lying, like Boris Johnson constantly lies. We now have Joe Biden, and I don't like him either. He's an establishment Democrat. I don't like the two major parties at all. I would have much preferred Bernie Sanders as president, but unfortunately, that's just, the two parties are just too powerful. It sucks. Anyways, hang in there. Hopefully it'll get better for you guys there.